Hello everyone, and welcome back to latest hot news. In today's video, we'll be honoring the lives of some notable Americans who have recently passed away. These individuals made significant contributions to their respective fields, whether it was in entertainment, sports, music, or public service. We want to take this time to recognize their achievements and reflect on the legacies they leave behind. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more updates. Let's take a moment of respect before we dive into the tributes. Ken Page, age 70. We begin by remembering the incredibly talented Ken Page, who passed away at the age of 70. You may recognize him as the voice behind Oogie Boogie in The Nightmare Before Christmas. His portrayal of this iconic villain brought so much life and character to the film that it continues to be a beloved classic, especially around Halloween. However, Page's talents didn't stop there. He was a prominent figure on Broadway, with standout performances in shows like Cats, where he portrayed the charismatic Old Deuteronomy, and The Wiz. His rich, powerful voice captivated audiences and earned him a place among the most respected performers on the stage. Ken Page's contributions to both musical theater and film are unforgettable, and his voice will continue to haunt and inspire long after his passing.
Since I was a child, I've tried to be the best. So what happened?
Gavin Creel, age 48. Next, we honor the memory of Gavin Creel, a Broadway star who left us far too soon at the age of 48. Gavin was not only a Tony Award-winning actor, but also a passionate advocate for social justice. He was best known for his roles in Thoroughly Modern Millie, for which he won a Tony, as well as She Loves Me, Into the Woods, and Hello, Dolly. His performances were always full of heart, and he had a special way of connecting with audiences through his warmth and energy on stage. But offstage, Creel was just as impressive. He was a strong supporter of the LGBTQ+ community and frequently used his platform to raise awareness about equality and inclusion. Gavin Creel's passing is a heartbreaking loss for the Broadway community, but his work and advocacy will continue to inspire others. Dikembe Mutombo, age 58. In the world of sports, we recently lost a true giant, both literally and figuratively. Basketball legend Dikembe Mutombo passed away at the age of 58 following a brave fight against brain cancer. Known for his towering 7 feet 2 inches frame and his defensive prowess, Mutombo was an 8-time NBA All-Star and is widely considered one of the greatest shot blockers in the history of the game. Fans will remember him not just for his incredible blocks but for his signature finger wag after each rejection, a gesture that became iconic in the NBA. Off the court, Mutombo was just as impactful. A native of the Democratic Republic of Congo, he dedicated much of his life to improving the lives of people in his home country and beyond. Through his foundation, he worked tirelessly to provide better health care and education to underserved communities. Mutombo's legacy as a player and a humanitarian will live on for generations, proving that he was a true champion in every sense of the word. Kristofferson, age 88. The music and film world mourns the loss of Kristofferson, who passed away at the age of 88. Kristofferson was more than just a country music star. He was a poet, a storyteller, and a rebel who helped shape the outlaw country movement. With hits like Me and Bobby McGee, Help Me Make It Through the Night, and Sunday Mornin' Comin' Down, he gave voice to the struggles, heartaches, and joys of everyday life. His songs were raw, honest, and filled with emotion, resonating deeply with fans across the world. In addition to his music career, Kristofferson was also a talented actor, starring in films like A Star Is Born and Convoy. He was a member of the legendary supergroup The Highwaymen, alongside Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, and Waylon Jennings. Kristofferson's impact on country music and American cinema is immeasurable, and his influence can still be heard in today's country artists. He was a true original who will be sorely missed.
Wow. You know, it says here
John Ashton, age 76. We now take a moment to remember John Ashton, an actor beloved by many for his role as Detective Taggart in the Beverly Hills Cop films. Ashton passed away at the age of 76, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances. In the Beverly Hills Cop series, Ashton brought humor and charm to his portrayal of the gruff but lovable detective, playing off Eddie Murphy's character in scenes that became iconic in 80s cinema. His work wasn't limited to comedy, though. Ashton had a wide range, appearing in films like Midnight Run and on television shows like The A-Team and Columbo. With a career spanning several decades, Ashton's talent and versatility earned him the respect of both his peers and fans. His work in film and television will continue to entertain for years to come.
Thank you, darling.
Drake Hogestyn, age 70. Longtime fans of daytime television are mourning the loss of Drake Hogestyn, who passed away at the age of 70. Hogestyn was a staple of soap opera television, best known for his role as John Black on Days of Our Lives. Over the course of more than 3 decades, Hogestyn brought depth, complexity, and charisma to the character, becoming one of the most beloved figures in the world of daytime drama. His portrayal of John Black helped Days of Our Lives maintain its status as one of the longest-running and most-watched soap operas in television history. His passing marks the end of an era for many devoted fans, and his contributions to daytime television will not be forgotten.
Jude.
Dame Maggie Smith, age 89. We now remember Dame Maggie Smith, who passed away at the age of 89. Though born in England, Maggie Smith was a global star, with a career that spanned more than 7 decades. American audiences, in particular, came to adore her through her role as Professor Minerva McGonagall in the Harry Potter film series and as the sharp-tongued Dowager Countess in Downton Abbey. Her ability to command a scene with just a glance or a dry remark was unparalleled, and her performances were always full of grace, wit, and intelligence. Over the course of her career, she won 2 Academy Awards, a Tony Award, for Primetime Emmy Awards, and numerous other accolades. Her contributions to film, television, and theater have left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment, and she will be deeply missed.
Coming out, it'll overflow the edges. I mean, it'll be really, really beautiful.
Eduardo Zal, age 58. Television personality and designer Eduardo Zal tragically passed away at the age of 58. Many will remember Eduardo from his time on Extreme Makeover, Home Edition, where his creativity and design expertise helped transform the lives of families in need. His ability to take a space and turn it into something both beautiful and functional brought joy to millions of viewers. Sadly, Zal's life was cut short in a violent stabbing incident, which has left the design and television communities in shock. Despite the tragedy, his work and influence in home design will be remembered and celebrated for years to come. Benny Golson, age 95. Jazz lovers across the world are mourning the passing of Benny Golson, a saxophonist and composer who died at the age of 95. Golson was a towering figure in the world of jazz, writing some of the genre's most famous compositions, including Killer Joe, I Remember Clifford, and Whisper Not. As a performer, he played with some of the greatest musicians of his time, including Dizzy Gillespie, Art Blakey, and John Coltrane. But Golson wasn't just a performer. He was a visionary who shaped the future of jazz through his innovative compositions and arrangements. His contributions to music will live on, influencing jazz musicians and listeners for generations to come. John Barbata, age 79. Finally, we honor the memory of John Barbata, a rock drummer who passed away at the age of 79. Barbata was a key figure in the 60s and 70s rock scene, playing with bands like Jefferson Airplane and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. His drumming was integral to some of the era's most famous live performances and recordings, and he played on iconic tracks that defined the sound of a generation. Barbata's influence in rock music is undeniable, and his talent behind the drums will continue to inspire musicians long into the future. We've lost some incredible individuals recently, and while they may no longer be with us, their contributions and the legacies they leave behind will continue to shape and inspire us. If you'd like to pay your respects, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to stay updated on more news. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay safe and take care.